Hello fellow recordists and welcome to the new episode of the Soundphile Pro Audio News. It has been a bit of a slow week regarding news, but there are 3 new products from RME and we can talk about those. Number 1 is the RME Digiface USB, an interface containing no ADDA converters except the DA converter for the headphones, but instead focuses on connecting SPDIF or ADAT streams to your computer via USB. It features 4 optical inputs and outputs that can be individually configured to accept SPDIF or ADAT. The inputs react to the incoming signal while the outputs can be switched between SPDIF and ADAT. So via this one USB-powered device you get 32 channels in, 32 channels out, plus 2 channels for stereo headphones. The headphone jack is fed via the channels 33 and 34 and can be routed via the Total Mix software. It should be mentioned though that the Total Mix software on the Digiface does not feature effects. The Digiface USB supports SMUX and SMUX4, which enables it to operate up to 8 channels at 192 kHz. With a weight of 22 grams or 0.49 pounds, the Digiface USB is highly portable. Moving on to the Fireface UFX II. This new 30-in 30-out interface is based on the very popular Fireface UFX. It features 12 analog channels converted with up to 200 kHz. 8 of these channels are line-ins, the 4 remaining channels are microphone-ins or instrument-ins. In addition to these analog paths, you get 16 ADAT channels plus 2 AES channels. Basically, the UFX II is the luxurious UFX Plus, but without the MADI, Thunderbolt and USB 3 connections. Instead, it operates on USB 2.0, but it is RME, so you can be pretty sure that you get your 30 channels in and out reliably. A beloved feature on the original UFX was the DUREC compatibility. DUREC stands for Direct USB Recording and basically enables you to record directly to a USB mass storage device connected to the interface itself. As opposed to the original UFX, the UFX II has been improved in a number of ways. It features more memory and a faster DSP for the effects, all new ADDA converters, an improved signal-to-noise ratio, improved total harmonic distortion on the outputs, and also an improved frequency range. It has to be said though that the data given by RME on this last part is a bit contradictory. The low end has been improved across all sampling frequencies. The high end though, when looking at 44.1 kHz, is actually smaller now. Not that it really mattered because we are talking about 21.5 kHz on the original UFX to 20.8 kHz on the UFX II. And my hearing stops at 17.5 kHz, so it's not really a game breaker. And finally we get to a much rumored device called the ARC-USB, or Advanced Remote Control USB. The ARC-USB is a remote control for the Total Mix effect software. While it has been originally developed for the UFX Plus and is now prominently featured with the UFX II as well, it can basically operate any device that works with the Total Mix effect software, which of course means almost any device by RME. The remote control itself features a big jog wheel and 15 programmable buttons that can be mapped with 40 functions. The ARC-USB connects to the UFX II and the UFX Plus directly, while the connection to other RME devices has to be done via the computer. That's all from RME, and that means it's also all from the Soundphile Pro Audio News for this week. But less news means more time for recording. So get out of the internet and start creating sound. Till next time!